Drivin Ivan here. See? Drivin Ivan here. This is the Bachman collection. Here we go. Yellow Ferraris, Giallo. Most of them. Smash that like button, subscribe. Here we go. Starting with the SC Spyder. Beautiful cars. I've reviewed the 4C, not the 8C. They have a Spyder and they also have a Berlinetta for sale here. This is the start of the Bachman collection. Here we go.
350, 350,000, 325, and you make it 350, and 325,000, you make it 350, 375,000 on the board, and 350, and you make it 375.
Pretty tough to get these in the country because they're not 25 years old. This one's here.
$375, $400,000, $400,000, $400,000.
No reserve. That's wild. That's certainly one of them that I'd like to drive out of here. I've imported my Fiat Barchetta, my MGF, which I drove on the Nürburgring. I have videos on how to import a car from Europe, so check those out. But this is really cool. Sold $375. Beautiful HC Spyder. There it goes. There she goes. This one is the HC Competizione. $275. Look at the crowd. Wow.
Anybody else? $300,000 is bid.
They say the top goes down, the price goes up, but a lot of people might want to burn Berlinetta of this one.
320, 30, 330, 320, 30, 320, 330, 340, 340, 340, 330.
Beautiful cars. I love these rear alphas. Check out my review of the Alpha 8C as well. A lot of alpha reviews on my channel, including my GTC Alpha GTV clone from 1973. Touring built 1,000 cars in 1966 and 67. And I have a clone of those cars. That one might be for sale. $330,000. Nice. Okay, so the 512 TR here. Here we go up there. The 512 TR. This was the replacement for the Testarossa. The 1958 Testarossa. 57, 58. That's two words basically. Testa and Rossa. But now these are Testarossa, one word. So that's how you can differentiate them. But the 84 cars, I think the 512 TR looks a little better. And just looked a little better, more polished. They also have some 512Ms here for sale. That was the last edition. This is a really nice looking car though. That red glow is just that. The wheels are not red, they're silver. It's just the lighting in here. And that's really good money for, and it's because, you know, it's because it's part of the Bachman collection. That's why it's selling for so much. You can get one of these for less, perhaps, depending on the condition. 150, 250. But again, the Bachman collection adds a premium. Everybody wants a car from the Bachman collection. And mostly Giallo cars, but the 512 TR. The wheels looked a lot better on these, in my opinion. $500,000. You want to get $500,000 here. You want to get $500,000. 480 bid. $500,000. Once, twice, last call. 500. 490.
Chris. $500,000. You look at 500. 490,000. You look at 500,000. 490. $500,000. Last call. Yes. 510. 510.
Well, we got to $500,000. Let me tell you, Mecum is making some really good money today.
$500.
He said 500. He meant 510. Very nice. Ferrari 288 GTO 1985, starting straight in at $5 million, worth $7 million. I mean, that's crazy money for one of these. But this was, you know, a very limited edition car. It was really the next kind of supercar. This is before the F40, but you know, after the 512 Berlinetta box. And so, again, the Bachman collection adds a premium, and these are really, really rare cars. Enzo Ferrari was still alive. He was involved in the production of this car. This was one of the early factory cars. It has been certified by Ferrari Classic, so that adds value too. Just being in the Bachman collection is enough, though. It's going bonkers right now. If you search any car in Drivin Ivan, I've reviewed the Roma, the what else? The 308, of course, very nice one there. I show you Magnum PI's Ferrari at the Peterson Vaults. Check that out. The best Ferrari, I'll tease you a little bit. I do a review of what I consider the best used Ferrari to get right now. So search that, Drivin Ivan Best Ferrari. And here we go. Let's see what's going on. $8 million. This Bachman collection is awesome.
$8 million. $7,750,000 a day. Do you want to give $8 million for it? $8 million once, $8 million twice. Last call. $8 million. Let's make some noise. Sold. $7,750,000.
Very nice, very nice. I'm not sure if it's nicely bought. Now, I used to see one of these all the time.
1978 Ferrari 308 GTS. Odometer 12,000 miles. 1 and 3 votes produced in Giallo Drive with tested Demoro interior. V8, 5-speed, 8-cylinder award, excellent cup, Scadoni luggage, books, manual, tools, no reserve.
Somebody get $500,000. Somebody get $500,000. Somebody get $300,000. Somebody get $200,000 for it. $200,000. You get $2 at $200,000.
Now, the earlier cars that were bodied in alloy are worth a premium. I'm not so sure this one is. Read all about it here. It was restored in 1991. I do have a driving review of this car, so do search Drivin Ivan Ferrari 308 GTS. The GTB was the Berlinetta. A couple styling differences, of course, no target top. Now, if you're interested, Tom Selleck in Magnum PI, his was pretty much always shown with the top off because he was too tall. So they had to take the top off. His was a red car with tan interior. And again, I show you that car at the Peterson Vault. So check out my Peterson Vault video. I think you'll like it a lot. Also check out my lap on the Nürburgring, my MGF. I teach you how to import a car from Europe. And search any car in Drivin Ivan. Smash that like button. And subscribe if you haven't. Buy me a coffee if you like the content so I can someday afford one of these cars. Here we go.
$200,000. 196. $200,000. 210.
Again, it's Giallo, yellow, part of the Bachman collection, so that should get a premium.
200,000. Yes or no, John? 220.
Now, something I didn't talk about before is, you see how beautiful this car is with the arrow right here? You see that arrow? Well, when they came out with the Testarossa, and it had those cheese grater sides. By the way, that is the original Testarossa. There you go. Sold, sold, sold. $220,000. That's the early one, the 365 GT4 Berlinetta Boxer. Before the 512, this is a 3.65 liter. And it's before the 5-liter V8. So this was really the first Ferrari supercar in a sense. After the Lamborghini Miura, it's easily going to get $1 million. Sure it will. Oh, I'm shocked. I thought it would just go in at $1 million. It is a tough economy right now, I guess. I think it's going to get up to $1 million though. Again, the Bachman collection adds value.
Please note the odometer was previously replaced and the total mileage is unknown on this unit.
450, 500,000.
Unknown mileage. That's good because you can just drive it as much as you want. My Porsche 911, you can see it I bought the cheapest Porsche 911. When I bought that car, well, I'll tell you the story and I'll tell you how much I paid for it. It had very high miles, and I still own it today. I'm surprised. I thought I'd get more of it. Really pure driver's cars. You got the H-gate shifter in there. See? Just on cue.
575. I know. I hear you, sir. That damn horse. 575. 550. 575.
Is that it?
So, 550.
Well, that went a little cheaper than I thought it would go, actually.
Now I'll bring that to 126. 1992 Ferrari F40. You'll not reach.
$2.5 million to start with the F40. Now again, the F40 being the last car that Enzo Ferrari himself supervised. 1898 is the year he was said to be born. There's some controversy there, but this was the last car that he oversaw, and here it is.
Anybody in here? $6,250,000. $6,000,000 is big. $6,250,000 is it.
They're driving it off. 0 to 60.
No, $6 million.
0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. 202 miles an hour in the air.
Coming down the line.
1989, 1990, late 80s. Supercar. There you go. The F40. I actually walk you through the Bachman collection in another video, so check that out. And I also have videos on the BIanco special, which will be auctioned soon, so check that out too. I do want to thank you so much for watching. If you are watching, please smash that like button and subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you like the content, so maybe I can buy one of these someday.
$225,000 up
Still very good money for this car, being in the Bachman collection, but do realize this one is not Giallo. Giallo means yellow, of course, in Italian, fly yellow being the official color.
$225,000 is bid. $250,000. Anybody else? 250's bid. $275,000. 275. 250 bid. 275. At 250,000. Everybody get 275. At 252.
Look at all these people. Wow.
275,000. I would drink, right? 250, 275. Anybody else? 275.
What do you think of the Testarossa tour car?
So, $250,000 drinks Franklin. 400.
By the way, they're giving away, I mean, they're selling a lot of very cool Ferrari automobilia at this event. Right now we are on the
450,000. You're going to get 450 driving away. At 450, 500. At 450, you're going to get 500,000.
as I was saying before, the cheese grater sided Testarossa. When these came out in 1984, people were freaking out. They went from that beautiful Aero in the 308, 328 to this, and people were freaking out. They didn't like it at first. Purists were just like, what? They called it the cheese grater sides for obvious reasons. This one's not Giallo, not yellow, so still getting really good money though. It's still super money for this car. They're going for, you know, a couple $100,000, certainly 150, 250 in that area. But this again, being a Bachman collection car, it will get a premium.
So, $625,000 officially.
Now I'll bring us 129, 1970 Ferrari 365 GTB 4 Daytona. Odometer reads 43,521 kilometers. Colombo V12, 5-speed, full length, plexiglass door.
Now we're up to 400,000, or right there goes the Testarossa. But yeah, this is the Daytona. Remember Miami Vice? They had a fake one of these, a Spyder, and this has the 70s wedge shape, very sought after cars, but to me, I don't know. I reviewed a 1972 Ferrari 365 GT C4 4-cam, similar to this car, so check that driving review out to know what it's like to drive a vintage Ferrari. Just search Drivin Ivan in any car, but these are very, very desirable. These are very desirable cars. Even though they're not one of my favorite Ferraris, still very, very, very desirable. Classic front engine V12, rear wheel drive, of course. And the Daytona seats, that's where this actually came into being. The Daytona seats were an option. Let's see if I can, sometimes they show you those, but they're not showing you right now, that's for sure.
So, $600,000.
There you go, sold, sold, sold.
F130, 1976 Ferrari 308 GTB.
Now this is a rare color. 6751 miles. Rare color, rare car.
One of two produced in this color combination for 1976. Transfers down to V8, 5-speed, originally owned by Richard Carpenter, bandmate and brother to Karen Carpenter.
There you go. Karen Carpenter's brothers. Have you ever seen Karen Carpenter playing drums? If you haven't, go look. Have you ever seen Drivin Ivan playing drums? You really should. Check out me playing drums, bass, guitar, and singing on songs like Purple Haze, Stairway to Heaven, Hotel California, Maggie May, many of my own original songs like Free Your Mind, Past Relations, Taken, What Would I Say, I'll Never Tell. Check those out. But yeah, a lot of REM songs too, and Squeeze, even the Slicky Boys, local DC punk band. Okay, back to this beautiful, beautiful GTV Ferrari.
I have 300 with a 325. I have 300 with a 325. At 300 with a 25, with a 325.
$325.
Last call. 325.
He wants a little more, I think.
So, $300,000 all go.
There you go, $300,000 sold. Yes, the last Ferrari 550 Barchetta. I do review the Ferrari 550 twice on my channel, so if you want to know what it's like to drive the regular version of this. But at the end of Ferrari runs, oftentimes they produce a special edition, and that's what they did for this. I believe Michael Schumacher had one of these too. But again, being in yellow from the Bachman collection, this is going to get good money. Yeah, this is a super rare car, and because it's yellow and in the Bachman collection, it will fetch a premium. They're getting close because they're rolling it off. It's good money for that. Over $1 million bucks.
$1 million is dead. $1,100,000.
Beautiful cars with that red interior. It's really striking. A couple people really want it, so it's going up.
$1,150,000. Anybody else? Well, okay. I can get $1,000,001. I had $1,050,000 bid for Blake. $1,000,001.
We'll let them clear this up.
$1,200,000. $1,200,000. $1,150,000 bid. You're gonna get $1,200,000. Last call. $1,200,000. So, $1,150,000.
That is very square money, even for a 550 Superamerica. Very nice car. Beautiful. Okay, 649 miles, one of the 11 Ferrari Enzos, as a tribute to Enzo Ferrari, of course. Now let's talk about that a little bit. I'm going to talk to you about the mileage here while this thing is being auctioned off. I believe in driving cars. Like I said, I have a very high mileage 911 SC Targa. I don't really care about mileage. I'm not into cleaning my cars. I'm into driving them. And I'm lucky to live near some really twisty roads. I just love driving. I like the car shows and everything, but anyway, check out my many videos where I'm actually driving my cars. I'm driving them hard. They're made to be driven, these cars. So, okay, if you have the money and you really want to preserve them and put them away, but for me, I like to drive my cars. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you agree, disagree. Of course, these are very rare cars. So let me know what you think. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Buy me a coffee if you like the content, so I can maybe someday buy one of those.
Now 10. Now 10 million. 9, 7 bid. Now $10 million on it. 10 million. 10 million 5. 10 million 500. 10 million 500. 10 million 500. $10 million bid. 10 million 5. 10 million 500. You 10 bid. 10 5. 250. Now 5. 10 5. 10 750. 10 750. $11 million bid. $11 million bid. $11 million bid. $11 million bid. $11 million 5. $11 million 500. $11 million 500.
$11 million. This Bachman collection is doing quite well.
Asking $12 million. $12 million bid on the button. 11 7 $12 million. $12 million on it. 11 750 to the
Couple people on the phone looking to make this their own. Let's see who gets it.
12. Anybody else? 11 7 $12 million bid. $12 million gas. $12 million. $12 million to bid. $12 million 500. $12 million 500.
Would you buy it for $12 million if you had it lying around?
12 2. 12 1. 12 2. 5 -2. You 1 2. 5 -12 million 200. You now 1 2. 5 -2 bid. You 12 1. 12 2. 5 2. Anybody else? 12 1 bid. 12 million 200 pounds in a bid. 12 1 bid. Yes. 12 million 200. 12 1. 12 2. Last call. 12 1. 12 2. 12 million 200. Anybody else? 12. What do you got? 12 2. 12 5. 12 5. Sir, get 5. 12 million 5. 12 million 500. 12 million 500. 12 million 3. 12 million.
There's a couple people that really want this.
There's
a couple people.
12 5. 12 million.
Right next to the. There's people on the phone. The phone bidders they're talking to them on the phone right next to the podium right there. You're live on Drivin Ivan, by the way. You can watch yourself later talking to me. Check it out on YouTube, Drivin Ivan.
12 3 bid. 12 million 400 pounds. Anybody else? Last call. 12 million 5. 12 million 5.
Do search Drivin Ivan in any call.
12 million 6.
I show you the Ferrari factory.
12 million 5.
I toured it the first time in 1993, actually. I got a private tour with Valentino Balboni in 1999. Watch that video too. Search Drivin Ivan.
Who thinks he should get 13 million?
13 million, what do you think?
Give 13 million, sir.
It's an exciting day at the Mecum Kissimmee auction. Largest auction in the world.
12 7.
Smash that like button and subscribe if you're having a good time.
12 7. 13. Knock you down. Get 13. 13 million up there. 12 7. 13 million out here. 13 million. 12 7 bid. 13 million on it. 13 million. 13 million. 12 7. 13 million on it. 13 million on it. 12 7. Thank you. Now 13 million you. Get 13, sir. Get 13. I think that'll do it. Get 13. 13 million is the bid. 13 million 250 pounds in our bid. 13 250. 13 million 250. 13 million 2.5. I think it is 13 250. I think it is 13. It's gonna be 250, right?
When you have this sort of money, it really comes down to ego at some point.
13 250.
Some people just want the car no matter what. And if two people want the car no matter what, well, it's going to cost them both.
Last call. 13 mil. 13 250. Anybody else? 13 million. 13 250 pounds in dollars. Anybody else? 13 million 250 is the bid. Now.
This will pay for a lot of maintenance on the Bachman properties throughout the next couple decades, I'll tell you.
13 million 500 pounds in our bid. 13 5. 13 5. 13 5. That'd be 5. It'll be 13 5 now. From now on, it'll be 13 5. 13 750. 13 5. 7 13 7 Anybody else? Just hurry. Here we go. Last call. 13.50. Anybody else?
Looks like 13.5.
$14 million, sir.
Fooled me. 14 million. Let's see if the other guy wants it. By the way, while we're asking for 14 million, I show you a video. It's already up live. Can you get a good deal at an auction? I have one for this year and last year, so watch those two videos. I discuss, can you get a good deal at a video, and I tell you how to get a good video. The first rule of that is, don't show up on the Saturday. Show up on the Monday or Tuesday, when there's less people bidding. That's one pro tip.
14 no, enemy 250, 14 now, 250, 14 negative 10, negative 14, 250, 14, anybody else, guys? 14, 250, 14 million, 500,000 about. Hey, Jay, go 15 million, you're out 15 million. I got it, bring 15 million. Me too, get 15 million, sir. Get 15 million, knock you out, get 15 million. 15 million, not bad.
He just wants another 750,000. No big deal.
15 million, 15 million, 15 million, not bad.
Again, if you have to ask at this price level, you know.
15 million a year, yes. 15 million.
15 billion to these people is probably like you and I spending, $1,000 or so. They just don't care.
You might over here when it's 15 million. 14, 5, 15, 15, 15, 14, 5, 15, 15, 14, 5, 15, 15, 15, 14, 5, 15, 15, 7, what do you got? 14,850,
14,850, he's trying to sneak in there. Let's see if the other guy just shuts it down. I've seen some people who really want the car just shut it down with an extra 500,000 or an extra million at this point, and they just shut down the other bidder. It's kind of a. There we go, 15 million. The crowd loves it.
15.
Now remember, there's still like the Ferrari FXX. That should do very well.
15, going once, going twice. Third and final call.
We'll probably get to the ones I want soon.
15,350. 15,500 to you, sir. 15,500.
It is definitely an ego fest right now. I think at this point,
16 million. That'd be the smart man. 15,500. 15 good, I'm at 15.5. I really think they bring 6. Me too, I thought I'd bring 16 million. 15.5. 15 good, I'm at
they're trying to pressure it up to 16 million. The phone bidders are right here, I believe.
15,500 today. 16 million.
We got some people on the phone. I saw some people the other day checking these cars out. There were some specialists really poring over these cars, making sure they are the real deal, making sure everything's good, making sure you don't buy a yellow lemon from the Bachman collection. You could bet these were very well maintained. I'm just kidding. Even though they're yellow, they're not lemons. Haha.
15,700,000, $16 million. Anybody else? Thank you for what you did, sir. 15,700,000, $16 million. Anybody else? Last call. You want to get 16, sir?
I'm hoping these end up in my area so I can see them at car shows occasionally.
16 now. We stopped at 15 height. 16
I've seen some very amazing collections.
15 height. 16.
Do watch my review of the Pizzarini 5300 Strada, Monteverdi High Speed, ISO Revolta. I give you the truth about driving the Lamborghini Countach. We're up to 16 million bucks, people. See? Sometimes when you sell no reserve, you take a chance, but not really with the Bachman collection.
I really thought the big 17. I did too. I really did also. Well, let's get 16.5 first, then we'll see. 16.5, guys. 16 mil, 16.5. You're fine. I'm negative 16.5. I'm at 16 million. 250 now 5. 16 good, I am 16.5. 16 good, I am 5. 16.5. Thank you, guys. Anybody else? Give him a great, great round of applause. He was a great back out there. 16,250. 16,500. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. So,
2006 Ferrari F40.
Okay, look at these beauties coming up in the Bachman collection. This is the Ferrari FXX.
Thank you. I got 750 right here. It's 6 million. Gotta be $6 million on. 5,750,000. Gotta be $6 million in. 5,750,000. $6 million on. Use $6 million.
This might be the bargain if the other one went for 16,250,000. This is I think this one's quicker. Maybe not quite as pretty. I don't know. That's up for debate. What do you guys think? Ferrari Enzo or this one? This is more racy.
Anybody else? I got 5,750,000 over here. Asking $6 million on it. $6 million here. Anybody else? $6 million. $6 million here. 5,750. Everybody gets 6 million. We got 7,750. 5,750. $6 million. Anybody else?
The sound of that engine might make people kind of want it. It is a mean sounding car. Isn't that great?
So, 5,750,000 So, 5,750,000. Thanks, Bradley.
Now offering F134 reserve.
Challenge Stradale made for the series there. Just very, very rare. Last one produced, they say. That's the C360. I think it was called the Maranello. But this is the Challenge Stradale for the racing series. That was a racing series, actually. You could buy these and go racing straight from the factory. Straight from the Ferrari factory. A lot of people did. Stay tuned, because these are coming up. I'm really looking forward to the 275 GTB Lusso. That to me is one of the most beautiful cars, besides the BIanco Special. There's also a 275 GTB 4Cam, alloy bodied. Very racy early Ferrari, very expensive back in the day. Basically movie star driven. Only 600 miles and change, they said.
Thank you. Now $1 million there. Got 950. Internet's in. 1 million. 950 now 1. There 950. Come on. $1 million there now 1. 950. 1 million. I got 950,000 there. $1 million on it. 75. Now $1 million there yet. 75. $1 million there. $1 million on it. 75.
If they're yellow and they're in the Bachman collection, the price goes up.
$1 million $1,050,000. $1,050,000.
Another Ferrari Daytona coming up.
Anybody else? 1,050,000. 1,050,000. 1,045,000. 1,050,000. 1,050,000 in it. 1,020,000 pounds. 1,050,000 another in. 25, 50, 5,050,000. 1,025,000 in it. 1,050,000. 1,050,000 another in. Last call. 1,020,000. 75, 1,075,000. 1,075,000. 1,050,000. 75, 1,075,000. 1,050,000. 1,075,000. 1,075,000. Anybody else? Last call. 1,050,000. So, $1,050,000. So, $1,050,000.
$1,050,000, there you go. Now the Daytona. Some of the swag here, like I said, is amazing. I love it. Want to know what the first Ferrari that I ever drove was? It's an earlier version of this. It's a 412. I drove the 400. It's my first Ferrari ever. Love it. I believe the pontoon fender Testarossa is my favorite. Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? Have you smashed that like button and subscribed? I hope you have. Thank you so much for watching. Also, if you can, buy me a coffee. Why not? I hope to be able to buy one of these someday. Okay, back to the auction. This is the Daytona. There, checking out the engine. Front engine V12. Usually have like a whole bunch of filters on it. Whole bunch of carburetors.
Thank you. 1,100,000. 1,100,000 pounds for not bad. 3,050,000. I won. I won. I won. We 1,100,000 pounds out of there. 1,150,000. 1,100,000. 1,100,000 pounds for not bad. We won. I won. 1,050,000. 1,100,000. I 1,100,000 pounds for not. 1,001,000. 1,150,000. 1,150,000 pounds out there. You're down 1,150,000. I wanted it 150. We found 150. I wanted it 150. 1,150,000 out of there. 1,001,000. 1,150,000. 1,150,000. 1,150,000. 1,150,000. Anybody else? Last call, Paul. 1,150,000. 1,150,000. Anybody else? So, $1,100,000. So, $1,100,000.
Another Daytona gone. The last 575 M, built for the U.S. One of the Superamerica's sold earlier, a similar car. This is very, very cool. See how it does. That beautiful interior. Giallo with the blue. It's amazing, isn't it? I love that. There's a couple cars I really want from this collection. I'll tell you when they get here. I like those 8C Alphas, both of them. Almost bought an Alpha 916. I'm going to do a video edit on reviewing one of those because I've driven so many Alpha 916s, but I never imported one. Just the Fiat Barchetta, the MGF, which I drove on the Nürburgring again. My Fiat 126 Martini livery. Search for that one. What a cool car. And my Ginetta G26, which is for sale. I have one Fiat Barchetta for sale and one Ginetta G26 for sale. Same as my YouTube. Look me up on Instagram if you're interested in my Ginetta, my Alpina B7, or my Fiat Barchetta silver with red leather special edition. We can work it out.
Now 1,200,000 on there. 1,200,000 on there. I got 175, 1,200,000,
1,175,000.
Now I'll bring S130
All aluminum, 1967 GTB 4. That's for 4-cam. These were the true performance vehicles. You know, Steve McQueen, I believe, had one of these. Giallo is, now again, this one's my favorite right here, the 275 GTB Lusso. This one was the sport version, so beautiful, so quick. $5 million. They're $5 million. They're asking for $5.5 million. $6 million on it. $6 million there. $6 million. $6 million. It'll make it $5,750,000. $5,750,000, right? That's 5 up to. That's $5,750,000. 5 times this. $5,750,000. Anybody else? 5 times. $5,750,000. Last call. $5.5 million. Wait. $5,750,000. 5,750,000. 5,750,000. 5 times this. $5,750,000. 5 times this. $5,750,000. Bouncing on there. $5,750,000. This is the one I really want to drive out of here. $5,750,000. 5,500,000. 5,500,000. Last call. Anybody else? So, $5,500,000. Sold. $5.5 million. There you go. You're seeing the live Ferrari market here right now. A lot of people are going to be talking about this auction, and they can watch it right here on Drivin Ivan. Smash that like button and subscribe. All things said, you know, everybody wants the BIanco special GTO, but this is really, to me, this 1964 Ferrari 250 GT L. That's for Lusso, Berlinetta Lusso. What a beautiful car. The Ferrari 250 GT, I think I indirectly said 275 just because I was thinking about the other one. But yeah, the Ferrari 250 GT, some of the most beautiful cars ever produced. The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT is the one that was the predecessor of the GTO. So this car's shape really influenced the GTO, honestly. Gorgeous color. It's a little more blue than it looks in these lights, honestly. It does look a little more blue. By the way, the 166 is coming up. Ferrari 166, one of the early Ferraris. I have a separate video on this because if you are a Rush fan and you're hearing them sing about Red Barchetta, this is the car. This car is the inspiration for the song Red Barchetta. It means little boat in Italian. That's it. Little boat. This to me is most beautiful. This would be my lottery splurge if I won the lottery. Love it. Again, if you want to see an early Ferrari review, watch my 1972 Ferrari 365 GTC 4 cam road test and review. Just search Drivin Ivan in IndyCar. Sold 3 million. Now my $3 million bucks. Now the red Barchetta. Rush song Red Barchetta is about this car. Means little boat. It's like my Fiat Barchetta. I'll sell you mine for less. I'm only asking like $12,600 for that one. Hit me up on Instagram if you want to buy my Fiat Barchetta. My Instagram is the same as my YouTube here, so send me a PM there if you'd like to buy that car. Silver with red leather. This is the one, the red Barchetta. It's not Barchetta, as everybody seems to think. It's Barchetta. Barchetta. Ferrari 166 MM53 Vignale. About 5 years after Ferrari started, they had the 150S. If you want to see that first Ferrari, watch my Peterson Vault footage. I'll show you that car. Actually surprised. I thought it would go for more. $1.9 million. I'm kind of surprised by that because, you know, it's a pretty significant Ferrari. But hey, the market is the market. So it has the challenge package. It just was never installed. Kind of interesting. Has that cool luggage. The Bachman collection is known for the cool luggage. Again, if you want to see the Bachman collection, not here, going across the block, just search Drivin Ivan Bachman collection. I show you every car as they were displayed at this fine Mecum Kissimmee auction. Smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Search Drivin Ivan in any car. And hey, if you like the content, buy me a coffee. Thank you so much. Again, this one with the 600,000 with the cheese grater size. Very, very controversial when they came out. A lot of people didn't like the cheese grater size. 1985 Ferrari 400i. This is the first Ferrari I ever drove. The one I drove had the 3-speed GM automatic, but this one has the H-gate, much more desirable. They had the 365 before this one, basically the same car. And then after this one, the 412. But it's a bit of a fixer-upper. It's a cheap way to get into the Bachman collection. 95,000. That's well bought. That's actually well bought. It's the first Bachman car I saw that's like a value. No luggage with this one. No Skidoni luggage. But it is a Ferrari 512M. 1.1 million. There you go. 2011 Ferrari GTO. The second time that they called up that name since the original BIanco special that will be sold. But so cool. Look at that interior. What a great color. Wow. Stunning. Now, Gran Turismo Omologado means homologated. So that means they had to build a certain number to take them racing. That's what homologation means. In English, it's homologation. In Italian, it's omologato. Gran Turismo Omologato. That's what that means. They had to build a limited number. 499, I believe, is the number built. So there you go. A little bit of racing Ferrari history there. Do smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I love this one. Look at that crazy color. Wow. This one's coming right up. Trying to get 3.5 million.
Go to that. Stay in the saddle. Get 3,800,000 pounds of it. 3,800,000 pounds. 3,800,000 pounds of it. 3,800,000. You sure? 3,600,000, 3,800,000 pounds. So anything else? Folks, here's your last call. Go 3,800,000 pounds of ours, and I have sold 3,600,000. Sold
3.6 million on the Ferrari 599 GTO. Ferrari 599 SC Targa, last one produced, super rare color in the Bachman collection. 1,200,000. That's beautiful. Again, I do have a separate video showing you all of these on display, so do watch that video. A lot of other content here from the Mecum Kissimmee auction from this year and actually last year too, where I tell you, well, I asked the question, can you get a good deal on an auction? And this year, I tell you also how I think you can get a good deal at an auction actually. So check those videos out. Smash that like button and subscribe for me too. It'll really help me out. Thank you. Sold 4,500,000. 4,500,000. 4,500,000. Wow. Beautiful. We're at about 500,000 on this Ferrari 512 Berlinetta boxer. 5-liter, 12-cylinder. That's what the nomenclature means. 5-liter. Berlinetta box. Now I want to share a little story on this car. With the Boxster, Berlinetta Boxster paint job, I saw a red one on Craigslist right in the middle of the pandemic for $75,000. I guess the guy needed money. $75,000 you could have bought one of these. And now look, $625 right now. They were going for $150, $250. After that 75 low, they were going for about $125, $175, and then, you know, on up. Now this one, of course, being a Bachman collection car, we are at $650. $625. This is pretty close to the Mecum PI spec. Again, you can watch that exact car in my videos where I show you the Peterson Vault collection. There's a part 1 and part 2 of the Peterson. I also show you the first Ferrari ever created. I think the Ferrari 400 went cheap, and maybe this one will go cheap too. $175,000. Still a bit more than a normal car would go for in this market, so that's good. You're paying a Bachman premium here. Now, of course, Enzo Ferrari's son was named Dino, and this is a Dino car. He helped design this engine. It's a 6-cylinder engine. If you notice, they just came out with the 296 Dino, and that's their new car, but this is the 246 Dino, and yes, Dino Ferrari did help design this engine, and he did pass away from a rare disease, unfortunately. But yes, the Dinos are 6-cylinder engines. They did not originally come with Ferrari badges. They weren't selling, and so the dealers put Ferrari badges on them. An original car should say Dino on the badge, not Ferrari. There was also a smaller one, the 206 Dino, also sold in Canada, places like that were concerned with emissions. So there you go. Pretty rare car. And these have really, really come into their own. People love the styling, and they're just beautiful. This one looks like it does have the Dino badge. Seems like a premium over the normal car. $150,000. That's certainly a premium over the cars.
A 2017 Ferrari F40 TDF.
Now, what does TDF mean? That means Tour de France. Tour de France. Just so you know. Looks similar to the 599, doesn't it? Trying to get to 3 million. Wow. No reserve, this whole collection. That's amazing. $2.9 million.
Now I'll bring out 149, a 99 Ferrari F355 Spyder, Series Verano. Dome, odometer 816 miles. The only 355 Spyder produced in this unique color combination. Factory installed black, identifying this example as number 100 of 100 produced. V8 F16 automatic transmission, platinum. Best contemporary Ferrari, another platinum award.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Ferrari 355, very desirable. Some of the earlier cars are a little hard to service, and so you know, people like to service these themselves still because they're quite pricey. So cars that are easier to service tend to be more desirable to Ferrari collectors that like to work on the cars themselves. Super rare color, really cool. $450,000.
Now I'll bring out
Super rare color.
1,700,000. 1,700,000 pounds under. Now 1,800,000. Now 1,800,000. Now 800,000. Now 1,800,000. Chris, how you doing? 1,800,000. I appreciate you. 1,700,000 minutes. 1,800,000. So 1,700,000.
1,700,000. Here comes one of my favorites. 575. Superamerica. These are really cool. And removable top. Superamerica cars have always been a little special. Very, very fast, a little extra horsepower. My favorite is probably the 400. I think it was called the 400 Superamerica by Gia. Absolutely incredible car. Actually had fins, 1957-58, I believe. But 410 Superamerica, I believe it was called. What a great car. This one carries on the tradition and very, very desirable. Very rare too. Pretty good deal, I think, actually.
152 from the Bachman Ferrari collection. A 73 Ferrari Dino 246 GTS. Goes on to reach 4,997 kilometers. 1 in 20 produced in Maroon metallic Acto with a beige interior. Traverse mounted V6, 5-speed.
Here comes another Dino, and my favorite. Look at the size of the Dino compared to the more modern Ferrari. Look at that, isn't that crazy? Look how petite the Dino is. Isn't that great?
At the Ferrari Modial at Daytona.
Again, this is a Dino engine, V6 engine designed by Enzo Ferrari's son. GTS. The coupe, the Dino coupe, would just be a Berlinetta, no removable top. It's a rare color, the brown. 675, looking for 7.
Yes, no, I got 675, asking $700,000. 700, 710, 700, 710. I'm going to get $710,000. So $700,000, Travis.
Coming down the line now, the F153 with the Bachman Ferrari collection. A 2007 Ferrari 612 Sissetta.
612 Sissetta. Love this one. The two-tone.
612 Sissetta's produced. Got a V12 F160 automated manual gearbox.
Maybe the Aperta is also equally as desirable to me. I don't know. I like the weird colors, and these just do something for me. I love the front engine V12 cars. I just love them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd be going after this one if I could. At least buy me a coffee so you can help me out if you like the content. You'll see the link below. Buy Drivin Ivan a coffee. Also smash that like button and subscribe if you already haven't.
Now 450, 450, let him walk. 575, 600 pounds, another man. Iron in, 575, 600,000. Got it, now quarter the key. Iron in, Ricardo. Iron in, 600 quarter. Iron in, quarter, here's 625. Got it, now 50. Now 650, internet. I'll get 625, 50. Iron in, 650. Iron in, 650. 54.
Sold at 625. There you go.
1976
Lovely.
Ferrari 308 GTB. Odometer reads 4,995 miles. Just an early steel-bodied example. Produced after Ferrari.
Steel body. Remember, the alloy bodies were more desirable. They fetch a lot more money, but this one should do pretty well because it is part of the Bachman collection. 308 GTB. The difference is right here. with the rear window treatment there on the C-pillar. If that's full of louvers and the top comes off, you know it's a GTS. This one is a 308 GTB. This came out about a year before this.
Now bring out 155 from the Bachman Ferrari collection. 2017 Ferrari Ferrari Aperta.
Last one produced, 2017 Ferrari Ferrari Aperta. This should get a lot of money. $8 million right now, just like that. Bam.
Well, I've got $9.5 million. I'm asking for 10. I tell you what, Paul, I know you want to get that half bid. Give me $9,750,000. I'll take that. $9,750,000. $9,750,000. $9,750,000. Got you at $9,750,000. Yes, sir. $9,750,000. $9,750,000. $9,750,000. I'm going to get here $9,750,000. On it to $9,750,000. I'm going to get the call. $9,500. I get $9,750,000. I'm going to get. Would you get $750,000 on this? Pretty please. $9,750,000. All right. We got $9,698,000. $9,800,000. $9,800,000. $9,698,000.
They're looking for $10 million pretty hard. I don't know if they're going to get there, but they're looking for it.
$9,710,000. $10 million. Anybody else? Going once. 9,900,000. Now 10. Now 10 million.
9.9.
9,900,000. Give 10 million, Paul. 10 million on the bid. 9,910,000. 9,910,000.
As I said earlier, it's kind of an ego match at this point. They both have the money, but do they want to spend it? Do they really want this car? If it wasn't in the Bachman collection, it'd probably be much less. Last one produced.
Yeah, hey, sir.
Or if they are from the seller,
You got 10 million. There you go. Packed house here. Look at all these people. Look at all this Ferrari swag back here. Also owned by the Bachman collection.
A 2015 Ferrari Ferrari. Odometer reads
2015 LaFerrari, straight in at $5 million. Now asking for $6 million. $6 million one.
6 million one, 6 million two. I'm going to get 6 1, 6 million two. I get 6 million one. I'm going to get anything else by the call. 6,200,000. So $6,100,000 Ryan Bird.
No reserve on this kind of strange example here. 350, and it needs a lot of work. It's getting all the money. They're asking 400.
400,000. Thank you. Now 425. Or 410, Daniel, son. 410. 410. She's taping you. Got it. 25. 425. 410. 25. 410 bid 25. Pound of 410 bid 25. Under David at 425. 410 bid 420. 410. 420. Just by the call you water. 420. 410 bid 420. 20. 20. Under David at 420. I'm going to get 30. Now 30. Now 430. I'm going to get 430. I'm going to get 430. I'm going to get 30. Under David now 30. 430 pounds. Under David at 430 pounds. And Daniel, you're going to get 430. 430, 430,000, 430, 430. I'm going to get 450, 25, that's special new, 425, 425. So, 430,000, so,
430.
Now I'll bring out $158.
1514, got it, now 5, under the day 5, now 600,000 I'm going to do 186, I'm going to 5, 6, I got a million, 5 door, 1,600,000 another bid, I'm going to do 5, 1,600,000, I'm going to 1, 5, 1, 6, I'm going to do 1,500,000, 1,600,000 another 5, 6, 1,600,000, 1,600,000, Dorothy, I'm going to do 1,600,000, I'm going to be $1,900,000. Appreciate you. 1,800,000, 1,900,000. So $1,800,000 right for here.
It's a lot of money.
Here's Jimmy now offering us 2 spare seats. Now please note,
We like to buy the last one of the collections. This is the last one.
This vehicle is not Ferrari Classic K certified and does not include a red flag. No return.
And somebody gets $3 million here. You get $3 million here. You get 2. At $2 million here. You get 2. Give $1 million. At $1 million here. You get $1 million. $500,000 bid. 6, 7, 8, 800,000. You get 900. Stay together. Give 1,200,000. 1,200,000. 1,200,000. 1,200,000. 1,200,000. 1,200,000. Anybody else? Yeah, I thought so. 1,200,000. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. $1,300,000. $1,275,000 is bid. 1,300,000. 1,300,000. 1,350,000. 1,350,000. 1,375,000. 1,375,000. 1,375,000. 1,375,000. 1,400,000. 1,400,000. You're going to get 1,400,000. At 1,400,000, you're going to get 1,400,000. 1,400,000. 1,425,000. 1,425,000. 1,425,000. 1,425,000 once. 1,425,000 twice. 1,425,000. 1,450,000. 1,450,000. You're going to get 450 or 1,500,000. Get 1,500,000. Give 1,500,000. 1,500,000. 1,500,000. Give 1,500,000. 1,500,000. 1,450,000. 1,450,000. 1,500,000. 1,500,000. You're going to get 1,500,000. 1,500,000.
Kind of shocked these are going that high, actually.
Seems like an odd place to stop. You mean that? I mean, 1,500,000 just seems high. You remember that one?
Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest as short videos, so you can watch my shorts to see the rest of these. Also the BIanco special. Look out for that one. But yeah, absolutely amazing. The Bachman collection. A couple of cool cars still coming up, but amazing. Amazing to see these go. The FXX. Good results, I think. Definitely at a premium, but there you go. Search any car in Drivin Ivan to watch all of my videos, car reviews, road test and reviews, which one to search. I have a channel where I just really just a playlist of my favorite car reviews. Watch that one. Just reviewed the Lotus Ford Cortina the other day, Alpha SC, Ferrari, which one's the Maranello? 550 Maranello. There you go, 1,500,000. There you go. But anyway, like I said, go ahead and search Ivan Katz and drums, bass, guitar. Also search all my videos, like disc golf videos, where I show you how to play the great game of disc golf. And Beatles in London and Liverpool. I show you all the important places for the Beatles, plus a real live Beatle named Paul McCartney out in the wild. That's a cool video to watch. Went kind of viral for that reason, but definitely check that one out. U2 in Dublin. Also, Banksy's Art in Bristol, England. I show you how to import a car from Europe. And U2 in Dublin. Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris. Jimi Hendrix's Life and Death in Lady Friends in London. Watch me play all the instruments on Purple Haze, Stairway to Heaven, Should I Stay or Should I Go, Maggie May, a bunch of REM songs, and there you have it. Also original songs like Free Your Mind, which has some of my car collection in there, and my guitar instrument collection. I want to thank you so much for watching, and do search all of my Mecum Kissimmee footage. It's the largest auction in the world, 4,500 cars. Thanks for watching. I am Drivin Ivan with this Berlinetta boxer. Seems cheap.
$450,000. You're going to get $425,000. $425,000.
That's your boxer paint code.
I have you at 400, is that right? I put you
Red and black, looking good.
450.
Early Ferrari supercar. Before the 288 GTO, and after the Mura, of course. I do have a video on the Mura also, so check that out.
Last call of the day. So, $400,000 all go.
Thanks for watching. I'm Drivin Ivan.
F40.